Good evening, everybody. Uh, my name is Osani Grown, and welcome to another episode of Uncommon Sense. Now, for the benefit of those who are not familiar with my channel, the reason why I call it Uncommon Sense, it is because of the fact here on this channel, we're dealing with everyday issues and we're trying to use logic to come to solutions. And unfortunately, not everyone uses logic. Henceforth, the reason why I call it uncommon sense. I just want to let everybody know that I am currently live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope on Twitter. So I would ask that everyone that comes in to please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to all. So therefore, whenever I upload content, you will be notified. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to post the link for anyone that wishes to join. So the topic for tonight's issue is Millennials and Baby Boomers. What do we have in common? Now, there are people who think that we do not have anything in common. The fact of the matter is, there are some things within our respective generations which are different. However, there are certain things which are in common. So that's going to be the discussion for tonight. Now, before we get into the topic, we're going to do something new on every live stream. We're going to be discussing an unpopular opinion. It could be on anything. I'm just going to give you my thoughts. So tonight's topic, for lack of a better term, I call it the Holy Spirit phenomenon. Now, for those of you who are not in TikTok, there have been a lot of videos where whenever there's a situation, they will go into this chant where it goes something like this: Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. 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 Let's go. Let me just make myself perfectly clear. First of all, anybody has the right to post whatever material that they wish on social media. Now, where I have a problem with it is, as a Christian, to me, the Holy Spirit is not an Alexa, and it's not a series. Okay? And I think what it does, it trivializes the role of the Holy Spirit. Good evening, Christina. It's so glad for you to pop in. Now, again, everybody has a right to express their viewpoints. But to me, in my personal opinion, I find it to be cringeworthy. Other people will find it to be funny. You know what? To each one's own. And I would not want to censor anybody. I'm just going to keep it real. Now, let's get on to the real topic, which is millennials and baby boomers. I'm going to speak on the baby boomers, which which I am. Let's get some definitions as far as baby boomers and millennials. Baby boomers refer to people who were born between 1946 and 1964. What happened was after the Second World War, you have a lot of the military personnel. After they was discharged from their military service, they went back to their respective homes and they started raising families. Hence, the result is you had what's called a baby boom. You had a large number of people that were born during the time indicated. And our circumstances and our situations were unique. Many of us grew up in the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s. So therefore, we was exposed to a lot of social change. First of all, you have the civil rights movement, then you have the women's movement, and then you have people who were protesting against the Vietnam War. You have other people that was trying to bring empowerment to the African American community, women, the Latino community, also the LGBTQI plus community, because the movement was born in the late 60s. Now, in my case, I was a child in the 60s and I grew up in the 70s. Now, I see these three people viewing this stream. The link is there, so I'm going to ask anyone if they wish to enter and opine. All opinions are welcome. Let's just keep it respectful. Now, the fact of the matter is, by 2031, all the people of the baby boomer generation will be full Social Security retirement age. So what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of people within the next 8 to 10 years collecting Social Security. Now, we're going to talk a little bit regarding the baby boomers. And what are they? Okay, these are people. The millennials. The millennials, these are people that were born between 1981 and 1996, some cases 1997. And the reason why they're called millennials is that they were born near the end of the 20th century. Henceforth, they were called millennials. The millennials were the first generation to experience such things as the internet, also social media, such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, MySpace, Snapchat. Also, they're the generation that's very knowledgeable when it comes to applications. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a musical interlude just to give other people an opportunity to join the stream. So We'll be back briefly. Okay, and we are back. Um, Now, one thing I will say, sometimes we can have some misconceptions in regards to the baby boomers and the millennials. Um, some of the misconceptions that people may have about the millennials is that uh, they tend to be self-centered, they tend to be entitled. Let me just make it perfectly clear. In every group, you're going to have good or bad people. That is a fact. So, and I do have friends who are millennials. And the friends who I have who are millennials, they are intelligent, they are hardworking, um, they are able to express their viewpoints, they are able to have independent thought. And also, there are people who have criticism regarding my generation, which is the baby boomers, which are, we're not dealing with their reality. We don't understand what they're going through, that we're outmoded and whatnot. The fact of the matter is, there's rarely anything new underneath the sun. Each generation has dealt with their own problems and their own difficulties and whatnot. So, some of the problems that the millennials have faced is the fact of the matter is, they had acquired a great deal of student loan debt. Also, many of the millennials, sometimes they stay home with their parents for a longer period of time. There's also other struggles that millennials have to deal with. Now, again, I encourage anyone, the link is there. Please feel free to join so we can have a serious discussion. And unfortunately, all we tend to hear is the non-productive millennials. And again, not everyone is an angel, and not everyone is a demon. Again, as I stated before, everybody in every group, you have good and bad people. Also, the fact of the matter is, one thing that the millennials face is the fact that whether Social Security is going to be around when it's their turn to retire. Because we always hear stories about how Social Security is going to go broke. The fact of the matter is, within a few years, you're going to have a large number of people who are going to be retiring. So if there's any millennials out there, I would appreciate it if they would join the stream. I hope I will have a co-host who can speak regarding the millennials. Apparently, that person is not going to appear. Now, let me explain to you the reason, what inspired me to do the stream. Now, for some of you who may not know, I belong to a union, and my union is SSEU Local 371, and I actually participated in a podcast. And in the podcast, we had two individuals who were baby boomers and two individuals who were millennials. And what we discussed was the lingo that's associated with millennials. Also, the lingo to discuss regarding baby boomers. One common phrase that millennials use is when things are lit. In other words, things are going to be great. As we will say, when something's going to be great, that it's going to be cooking with gas. So we had a discussion, and we came to the conclusion that while there may be differences with our viewpoints, there's certain things that millennials who are union members and baby boomers who are union members have in common. We're both concerned about job security. We're both concerned about making sure that we have a safe work environment. We make sure that our benefits are being protected. We're concerned about making sure that when it's our turn to retire, that we're able to live comfortably. And that was the inspiration that I had to have this discussion. So it looks like no one is going to appear. First of all, I just want to thank everybody who has become subscribers to my channel. I started my channel less than 3 months ago, and I'm happy to say that I have now 30 subscribers, and I really appreciate you all very much. It does mean a lot to me. I am new, but I am growing. Okay. So that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the stream. I just want to let everybody know that please subscribe, like, and hit the bell notification. So therefore, whenever I schedule a live stream, you will be notified. Also, you can follow me on Instagram at Cute1NY. You can also follow me on Twitter in Negron9515. And you can follow me on YouTube on Uncommon Sense with Jose Negron. Being that no one is going to join the panel, I see this one person viewing. By all means, if you wish to join, please join the link. Otherwise, okay. Otherwise, I'm just going to end the stream. That being said, I do thank you for watching it, even if there was only one viewer. Okay. I also got to thank those who could catch the video on the playback. So that being said, I'm going to end the stream the same way I always ended. People, please be careful out there, because of the fact of the matter is we're still dealing with the COVID-19 pandemic, and we must do everything we can to reduce our exposure to the mentally and intellectually challenged people, because if we fail to do so, we will be surrounded by their stupidity and massive insanity. That being said, this is Jose Negron. This has been another episode of Uncommon Sense. And I'm going to say take care, good night, and peace.